showing you my new lab setup. Right now I'm using this dust barrier thing. You know, just your standard issue construction dust barrier. The magnetic thing right here that was holding the door shut didn't quite work out. I found an old door frame with a door still in it. So eventually I'm gonna put in like a regular door thing and seal up the top like really good. But for now it's working out. I got my big old grow tent right there. Look at that bad boy. Last grow tent I'll ever buy. Got the flow hood, of course. Just so I keep it covered with plastic when I'm not using it. A little air purifier thing, which I'm not even really sure if that does shit, but I keep it on anyways. So, the point of today's video, this is for y'all. I bought a liquid culture syringe online, and of course it turned out to have some kind of bacteria in it, because it's liquid culture, and that's just how it goes. You know, you got your window lickers in there. You can see some sweaty metabolites growing. It's just like, obviously, like, you know, contaminated liquid culture syringe. So what I did, I waited for the jar to fully colonize, and I learned another trick I used last year for clone samples. You know, like sometimes it can be a little bit tricky getting a clone sample. So I added a 1% solution of hydrogen peroxide and was able to get clone samples to grow enough to where I could grab a sample and start doing regular transfers. And so I was like, well, you know, I wonder if that'll work. With this grain spawn. So, sure as shit, I reached in there with some tweezers, you know, in front of the flow hood, and grabbed some of these popcorn kernels and dropped them into this agar with, you know, 1%. So it was 600 milliliters of agar, and I added 6 grams of hydrogen peroxide. And son of a gun, man, every one of these plates, not one of them has any sign of bacteria in it yet. Well, these are the popcorn over here. So yeah, I did 1, 2, 3, 12 of these plates, and they're all grown. Like, I will be able to, you know, in a few days, grab a tissue sample from one of these trays and start doing regular transfers. So yeah, you know, when I make these YouTube videos, I try to keep it to like either stuff that's for beginners, or I try to keep it at like, you know, stuff I haven't seen on YouTube yet, or both. But anyways, yeah, this is a trick where I'm like, man, I should probably share this with people, because, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only person out there that's ever bought a contaminated liquid culture syringe, and I really wanted to grow this strain. So what you do next time, if you got one that's showing signs of some contamination, just add 1%. So I guess if you were, you know, doing 300 milliliters, you'd want to add 3 grams of hydrogen peroxide, and then just drop some kernels in there, and you should be able to get a healthy sample, and then begin, you know, business as usual with doing your transfers and such. So, yeah, there's your tip or trick of the week, and good luck. All right, groovy growers, I will catch you next time. Peace.